This is the Heart of LAFC podcast, episode 102.
The City of Angels is black and gold. You are listening to the Heart of LAFC podcast. And now, here are your hosts, Jerry Jimenez and Joseph Zacher.
What is up? Welcome to the Heart of LAFC podcast. My name is Jerry Jimenez, your host, your friend, your insider into the Los Angeles Football Club. Thank you for joining Joseph and I for episode 102 of the Heart of LAFC. This is your show. What that means is that we are listening to what you have to say. So you control what we talk about. Please follow our social media at heartoflafc.com, Heart of LAFC on Instagram, Heart of LAFC on Twitter. We are all over the place. Mr. Joseph Zacher, what's going on, man?
Oh, man. Busy times. But, again, happy that we just keep dominating the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, we're having a good time. You know, we're enjoying it. And here's the thing that worries me, man, is as the moment that we start having a bad run of games, it's not going to be fun for us to podcast, and we're just going to be like, man, I don't want to do this. But we're going to do it anyways, all right? We're here for you guys. It's what we do. Let me see if I can get you here on the screen. So for those of you that are listening just on audio, again, we're streaming these on YouTube. You can check it out. We're trying to get better at this. The quality is not the greatest, especially because we still haven't been able to get Joseph a better camera. And also because for whatever reason, his office doesn't have a way to connect the internet, which is weird, man. I think you need a new house, honestly, but
I'm living on Wi-Fi, man. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's all right. We'll make it work. All right. Okay, so let's jump into it, man. The Los Angeles Football Club won their league best 7th road game of the season. League best is, I think it was like 6, right? So we just basically went over that, I believe.
Yeah. We're flying right now.
Dude, we are road warriors. I think that was the same thing for the first season. So there's that. Very, very cool to see. Defeated New England Revolution 2-0 on Saturday night, Gillette Stadium. It was what a victory, man. With the black and gold do snap New England's 11-game unbeaten streak, which is no joke. Bruce Arena, and I think we talked about it, right? We discussed already that Bruce Arena knows what he's doing. And apparently, they're very good friends, him and Bob Bradley. And so there's some cool stories that Max Bretos was bringing up during the actual game itself, saying that apparently Bob Bradley used to babysit Kenny Arena, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And so there's definitely a friendship there, but there's definitely a rivalry there as well. Once on the field, I think you could see it that they know each other, they know each other's tactics, they know each other's style of play. And so it was very interesting to see that. And we snapped, again, New England's 11-game unbeaten streak and handed the Eastern Conference side its first home loss since May 8th.
They've had a great run, stepping up against teams that they should have beaten, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not having to make many changes, which Arena thought at first he would, but once he got to the squad, he realized they were much better than people give him credit for. I do laugh, though. You probably heard Arena say that if they get into a fight, he's going to take his own kid, right?
Yes, I did hear that.
Yes, that's so awesome. But, yeah, I mean, everything was looking good for them up until this match. We're the first real test they had to deal with, and let's be honest, they failed. They are playing us. We are who we are, but we took it to them at home. I don't think there was any question from the minute the whistle blew who the better team was out on that field. They had a couple scary opportunities, but for the most part, we did our job. We were effective. Our lineup, again, this is usually our starting lineup, right? Finally looks familiar with each other out there. And honestly, what I'm seeing is players are getting healthy again. And you could see the way they play when they're healthy.
Yes.
Guys getting full 90s that weren't getting full 90s for the last few months, and now all of a sudden guaranteed 90s, right? Dio standing out the most to me. Beta looking more like, Beta, right? His style. and even Harvey looking a little bit rested. Honestly, he didn't look a little wary like he has the last few games. Yes, he makes the big plays, but he looked good. He looked good. And even Miller looking more comfortable back there. So on the day, they came in on a mission. Many of them had to play midweek for that terrible All-Star game, but they were ready. They were ready for what they had to do.
Hey, man, it was a fun game. All right. I don't know.
Oh,
Did you watch it?
I did. I did.
I know.
As I'll
Maybe I
say,
wasn't. I'm just trying to be nice.
I
Oh no, you're already starting to cut out. Oh man, here we go again. It's okay. Here's what we're gonna end up doing.
But
Yeah, so I'm gonna cut him out there because he's breaking up. We need to get him some better internet, guys. So if this is a perfect break right now, if you guys would like to donate, we are taking donations at Heart of LAFC on Venmo, or you can PayPal as heartoflafc@gmail.com. We'll take all your money. No, I'm just kidding. It's just to help get Joseph a better camera. That'd be great. And also his internet. I think we're going to upgrade him. He has a Spectrum, and we all know who that's connected to. That's probably part of it, is they know that we're recording this, and they're totally sabotaging you, Joseph. That's what it is, man.
yeah, conspiracy.
Yeah.
Those Herbalife bastards. No.
Oh, yeah. Hey, welcome to everybody that's in the chat room and joining us right now. And that's on YouTube, I should say. You're not necessarily in chats, but if you can look over to the right-hand side, if you're on YouTube, you can send us some messages. They have a couple here. Pablo is here. Pablo Morales, Daniel Romero's here. LAFC Live, hello. How are you? Gio's here as well. He said we won even though Vela missed like 4 or 5 chances. Still MVP. That's right. That's right.
He's snake bit, man. I mean, that was the story of the match, right? When you're going for the golden boot, like nights like this happen,
Yeah, for
where
sure.
nothing falls. He should have scored them. Honestly, he made all the right moves and just things didn't bounce the right way for him. Honestly, he didn't play bad. He just, man, could not get it across the line. It happens. Good
Yeah.
thing is everyone else around him stepped up to make sure everything worked out.
Yeah, for sure. And then moving on with what happened, so as we all know, forward Diego Rossi scored his career best 13th of the season with the left-footed volley over the Revs goalkeeper into the side netting just 8 minutes into the match. Mr. Uruguayan beast, Mr. Uruguayan attacker. We might be getting another one, by the way. We'll talk about that a little bit later.
Oh, yeah.
He has now found the back of the net in 5 of the last 6 matches.
Dudes, what do you think? Did he do it on purpose or was it a shin shot?
He actually admitted that it was a pass. He was trying to center the ball. So Javrina Catalina, shout out to Javrina. I don't know if she listens to this, but she's awesome. So she actually centered it. She asked Diego Rossi. I can't even think. She's so pretty. She's a pretty lady. Anyway, so Diego Rossi was being interviewed by her after the game, and he said, "No, yeah, that was an accident. I actually tried to center it." So, for those of you that didn't watch that, you can go and watch it on YouTube TV. I'm sure you can still watch the replay of it, but he actually does admit to it. Now, I don't know if he understood the question, but it sounded to me like he did. His English has gotten a lot better, by the way, and he did admit that he was not trying to score that goal, but he said, "Hey, we'll take it." So yeah,
dude, talk to the man.
100%.
Tell him never to admit these things. Just say, "I'm just going for the corner." Just let it go, man. Let it go.
Yo,
just enjoy the moment.
Yo, Rich Orozco, what are you doing over there? Aren't you teaching these guys what they're supposed to say and not say? Come on now.
Right.
No, but hey, whatever. It went in, and it looked beautiful. Yep. It's up for a goal of the week, isn't it? I don't think it's...
It is. It's going to be hard. I mean, what? Kamara had a hat trick this week.
Dude.
Right? Yeah.
Ola Kamara. What is up with Colorado? I posted that because I was just like, what in the world is going on with these guys? Who did they play?
Maybe they're getting chased by groundhogs, man, or whatever it is that has the plague over there.
Oh.
They got to keep moving. They stand still and might get the plague.
Yeah, for those of you that didn't hear about that, so apparently there's a plague that was going on, and Colorado had to issue a statement saying for people to be careful and don't
canceled the fireworks show because the fireworks would get set up in a plague infested area.
Don't drink the water, is what they were saying.
Oh, commerce water.
If you guys are watching on YouTube, you're gonna see me go from coffee, which is right here, and then I have my water as well. So don't mind me if you hear stuff. I'm gonna try to mute myself also because I still cough. But I'm just warning you guys. This is what it is because we're live. We are live. Thank you for everybody that's joining us right now in the chat room again. If you are not here and you're listening on audio, we're gonna get better at this. I promise you. We're gonna schedule these, and you'll know ahead of time. You'll have a link. You'll be ready to go. For those of you that are here, literally just probably went on either the LAFC fans page on Facebook or on Twitter. That's the only places where I said, "Hey, come join us if you're not falling asleep yet." It's 10:30, dude.
You get the coffee. I got some diet soda, but honestly, with this Panadol connection growing, I might have to step up into some mate.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh,
We'll see.
this is a great idea. Just real quick, I'm going to be going through the comments that you guys send us, and I'll throw them in here. So Daniel Romero in the chat room right now said, car wash to buy Joseph better Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Agreed.
Great idea. The get Joseph better Wi-Fi car wash. It is going down.
Boost that. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I think we're going direct connection from here on out, guys.
I think that's what we got to do. We're going to get you a long enough Ethernet cable.
That's just how it's going to be. Yep.
All right. So guess what? After that, we weren't done, man. So
oh man,
I was going to say we scored that goal. Diego Rossi scored that goal. But hey, both sides would exchange some chances for the remainder of the first half. Early in the second, it would be none other than midfielder, the blessing in disguise, Latif Blessing. That would double the visitors' lead following a great collective play in the attacking third.
Dude,
man.
11 touches. 11 passes to make that play.
I messed up in this intro. I was actually going to say Mr. Joseph Sacker, the Jordan Harvey to my Latif Blessing, but I missed my opportunity.
You're faster than me, so I guess that would be true. And
I'm smaller. I'm shorter.
So I guess
I'm shorter too.
My age is getting to me.
And I'm a little darker than you as well. All right. LAFC remains in first place in the Supporter Shield standings. Get this record, you guys. All right? Because it makes me want to cry because it's so beautiful. 16, 3, and 4. That's 52 points. We're the first to 50. No one's even close. I think they're like 10 points away. I'm going to go back and double check that. But we are the first team in MLS, of course, to reach the 50-point mark. Next up for the Black and Gold is a home contest, which we'll get into a little bit later on. Some really good stuff, man. This game was definitely a good one, and it was an interesting one because we didn't really discuss it too much on the podcast last time. I think we were kind of scared to call it a trap match, but it definitely felt that way, especially with where they were. What New England was with the 11 unbeaten. That streak is no joke. Bruce Arena is no joke. And
yeah, you don't mess with that guy.
And they did come out to play.
He finds a way.
They did come out to play. All right. And so talking about that, the possession was, to me, it felt like we were really, really in control of it. But it wasn't.
We were.
It was 56.8 to 43.2.
Yeah, so about a 57 to 43 rate. I mean, we're pushing 60%. That's pretty dominant in a game like this, especially playing a team where you have a 3-man mid and they're clogging with a 5-man midfield with 2 defensive mids.
Yeah.
They're trying to kill your passing game and kill your possession, and it didn't work. We still were pushing towards 60.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive. That's very impressive to see the clearing. And to me, the story, of course, was Blessing on Atuesta. Atuesta was brilliant in this match. Shall I bring up the stats on him, just isolated, how well he played?
Please. So really quick.
All right.
Really quick, since we're saying this and to get it out of the way, we had 2 players this week on Team of the Week, which were who, Joseph?
The great Atuesta, who should have been at the All-Star game.
Yes.
And Jordan Harvey.
Where was Blessing? I don't know, but he should have been in there too.
I don't extending his contract, right?
That's he was too busy signing paperwork. Apparently that happened before, but whatever. All right. We're not going to give you that crazy facts. Okay, go ahead. Give him facts.
All right, so Atuesta, 124 touches on the day, 83 accurate passes in total from those 124 touches, an 84% passing accuracy rate, creating 3 chances. He had 2 shots, one of them blocked, one of them on target. This is crazy. You know how many times he was dispossessed in the match?
How many?
Once.
Damn.
Once. Yeah, right? Talk about owning your area. In terms of duels, one-on-one plays, he won 13-9. Only had one foul called on him. Isn't
Are
that
you
interesting?
serious?
Yeah, yeah. He was just efficient. 3 of 5 on tackles. Six total
See,
recoveries. Here's another crazy one. 0 interceptions.
nice. Say we yeah. I was looking at the fouls. We actually did have quite a few. We had 11. They had 12. So there was quite a few fouls in
Yeah,
the game.
yeah. Again, clogged midfield. I expect that, but
Yeah,
Tuesta, amazingly enough, wasn't the one in. I think it was Kay that was going through the war. He
yeah,
was getting stuck in all the time. But Tuesta on the day was just totally efficiency. The other guy, of course, that stands out to me was Blessing in this match. Yes, he finally got a goal, right? But otherwise, good as well. 3 shots, 1 goal, 50 passes in total on the day, which is a lot for him. 79% passing, 6 out of 8 duels won. Check that out for Blessing.
nice.
Um, 11 total recoveries, dispossessed a total of 3 times. He likes to dribble a lot, and intercepted twice. Again, chance taker. He tends to be a little bit more open with his play because of where he places himself in the field. So yeah, you'll get those stats, but
Yeah,
nearly 80% passing on the day from Latif Blessing, and taking total of 50 passes. That's not normal for him. That's a step up for him. Usually he's making runs. So a little more responsibility on the day, and it paid off for the day. I know I jumped onto the ISOs right away, but I had to say it because these two were just honestly standing out on the day.
yeah.
Really were.
Those are
Um,
really good stats
going
too.
in,
I like those.
yeah, going into it, total shots on the day, 22-10 for the boys, 7 on target, 1 on the post. Chances created 23-7. Big
Woo!
chances 4-1. Again, 12-11 on fouls. Pass success rate 84-78. So they were pretty efficient on the day as well. Total passes completed 5-12. They only had 356. 7-3 on corners. We generated a lot in this game. We won the midfield even though we were basically surrounded. They clogged it. We were just efficient in getting the ball through. If you look around, I think we had Zimmerman getting a yellow, so of course he'll miss the next match. But on the day, pretty good. Risk was pretty low. Dio had a scary moment there. Thank God he got through that because, man, it's looking nice to see him get 90 minutes a game here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
A couple of disciplinary. Can't even spoke. A couple of yellows. Wilfred Sahibo and Walker Zimmerman, unfortunately, who will not be eligible because of yellow card accumulation to play in the upcoming game against the New York Red Bulls, which is a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, what that means is that will all be cleared, and for the next run of games after this one, he'll be available. So that's good news, especially with the games that we see coming up. So we'll touch on
Oh,
those
yes.
as well. Those are going to be really, really important games. I mean,
Yeah.
really important games because of the teams that we're playing. Maybe if you would have looked at the end of this schedule at the beginning of the season, you wouldn't have thought to yourself, it's not going to be easy. Maybe it was more of like no, that actually doesn't look too bad. But guess what? We're going to be seeing Real Salt Lake, San Jose, Carson, and Minnesota, who, by the way, Minnesota right now is in second place of the West.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're looking at August, looking at it going, well, which team we're going to play in the playoffs because they're probably all going to end up making it.
Yeah.
So it's a good addition as to who we're going to take on right away.
Yep.
Some unfortunate souls from that mix will have to play us in the first round. Actually, for us, if we get the bye, even better. That means they get to beat each other up. Maybe a San Jose Carson series. You never know.
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is. It's going to be a proper test for us. Thankfully, we play a lot of home games in that. And yeah, life is good. Moving on to Red Bulls, right? But other than that, what else can you take from New England, right? We got what we wanted.
We got what we wanted, except for maybe better internet for you because you're breaking up again. But we'll work on that. So Andy Rami actually in our comments here says Philly is 10 back from us. So yes, he is correct. I just went and double checked. Supporter Shield standings, Philadelphia Union is at 42 points. We're at 52. The
Mm-hmm.
following teams after that are Atlanta United in third, Minnesota United in fourth, as I mentioned, who we still have yet to play.
Mm-hmm.
San Jose Earthquakes in fifth. Seattle
Yeah.
Sounders in 6th, and then Carson in 7th. So, good stuff. And if you look, ouch. If you're looking at the Western Conference and going again at the conference standings here, for us, first place, of course, 52. We are
Mm-hmm.
just riding high right now. The Western Conference is pretty much ours to lose at this point. It is.
Yep.
We control our own destiny is what I'm trying to say. Minnesota United in 2nd, San Jose Earthquakes in 3rd, Sounders in 4th, and then Carson all the way down to 5th. This is a good week, man. So they were kind of trailing us a little bit there, but not anymore. One thing that I should mention as well that maybe isn't getting too much attention because it is what it is. But Philadelphia Union, who is 2nd place in the Supporters Shield standings currently, is actually 2 games ahead of us. So they are at 25 games played. We're at 23, and they're trailing us with 10 points. So technically, they're trailing us a little bit more than 10 points. Yeah, 2 on hand.
Oof.
Good stuff.
So,
good stuff.
Yeah. And in terms of the Supporter Shield race, interesting. I decided to take a look at see who the last winners were, how many points they got on average, what teams have when they win this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're talking about the 34 games. That goes back a few years. So last year's Supporter Shield winner was actually the New York Red Bulls, who we're going to be facing this week. They had 71 points on the year. Before that, Toronto FC was 69, Dallas with 60, Red Bulls again with 60, Sounders with 64, Red Bulls again with 59. Boy, those guys like to win the Supporter Shield, don't they? Earthquake 66, Galaxy 67. So what are we seeing? It goes all the way from 59 to 71 for potential. Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously 59 won't be a problem, and that's not where it's going to end. For whoever wins this thing, 71 sounds a little bit more normal, and honestly, probably about 65 points would get it for you this year. I mean that's what it's looking like. 65 would secure. Even 60 might pull that off. Don't do that though, because in terms of those who have actually won this whole thing, Toronto had 69, Galaxy had 67. Those are the last 2 to actually win everything and get the Supporters. So, yeah, guys, get over 67, and I feel a lot better about things.
67, which leaves us at 15 points. So 15 points away, which means
points.
5 games. If we win 5 games, we have 11 games left. I think that's absolutely doable.
Honestly wrap? Can we wrap up the Supporter Shield before September? Am I looking at that right?
That's a possibility. So we have in August 4 games left. September 1st. Actually, September 1st. If we were to win every single game, so Red Bulls, Real Salt Lake, San Jose Earthquakes, Galaxy, Minnesota, early September. If your numbers are correct. However, I've seen other people claim that might not be the case.
Well, I think they're using magic number, which is assuming that the second place team wins out their schedule.
Yes, that's true.
Which, let's be honest, is an Eastern Conference team, and they're not going to win out their schedule.
No.
So, I mean, we'll follow the magic number.
Let's follow that. So, who is it right now? I said Philadelphia Union, right? Let me pull it up right now. But just so you guys know, again, 11 games left. If we win 5, those are pretty. I mean, I think we could do it. By the way, because out of the next 5, 2 of them are away, 3 of them are at home. That's amazing. All right, let me see here. Philadelphia Union, where are you at? There you are. So if we're following that, and then what Philadelphia Union has coming up in their schedule, which by the way, Alejandro Bedoya, he's my hero. Let's see, they have Dynamo, Chicago Fire, DC United, who looks to be losing Wayne Rooney. We'll see. Atlanta United, us, Red Bulls, San Jose, Columbus Crew, New York City. They're not. Yeah. No, they're not gonna have fun.
No.
That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for them, especially. They do have quite a few home games. However, the last stretch, three away games in a row against Red Bulls, Earthquakes and Columbus Crew. Híjole.
All right. So I like to go to Sports Club Stats. Just telling you guys, shout out to Sports Club Stats because I had to know. Okay. Chances of making the playoffs for the Los Angeles Football Club. I kid you not. It actually says this. Chances 100%.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the prediction. It's statistically
Who?
breaking out the schedule for everyone and potential results, and they put us at 100%. Um,
Those are pretty good.
Percentage of winning.
That's pretty good percentage, I would say. I think.
Yeah, odds of winning at this time. Obviously, the MLS is unpredictable. It gives a 12.5% chance of winning the cup at this time because MLS is crazy. Chance of winning Supporters Shield at this time, 99.5%.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
It gives a 0.1% chance to Philly. Just telling you right now. Um,
So you're saying
yeah.
there's a chance for Philly?
So I'm saying, I know, never tell me the odds, but I'm gonna tell you the odds. They're pretty darn high. Yeah, one of one chance to win it. It's crazy when I'm looking at. The wooden spoon is pretty funny because it's basically saying that Cincinnati has an 83% chance at the wooden spoon. Just saying.
Man, I like those guys, man. I feel so bad because they're such a hot mess over there. They are terrible. But yeah. All right. So let's move on. It looks like we have a little bit more to talk about. If we're looking at the remainder of the stats, so we had Lee Nguyen come in for Adama Diomande. We had Josh Perez come in for Diego Rossi. And Adrian Perez come in for Mark Anthony Kaye, which, by the way, didn't make that much of a difference in how we were playing. It was fantastic. I think they came right in and basically filled in the spots perfectly. Joseph, is there any other standouts? I mean, obviously, we mentioned already Eduardo Atuesta. There's Latif Blessing, who just, is Latif Blessing. He's the spirit of the club, I feel. And then there was, Jordan Harvey, who we have not been giving a lot of props to recently, but the guy was fantastic as well. Was there any other standouts for you?
To me, it's the work rate and the ability to use your work rate. And to me, Dio, distance traveled, fighting for the ball, taking the hits, getting to get stuck in. He didn't hold back on these challenges.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't. He wasn't looking like a player that was nursing anything at this stage. He looks like he's fully fit. No doubt about that. Of course, it was 4 straight games and they played a full match. I mean, he's back. He's back. There's no doubt about that. He had a scary moment and just kept going. Segura is Segura, right? Puts in the challenges, gets the job done. So he's coming to the point of expectation with him. Beta is another one for me. Again, this is our starting lineup. There's no question about it. Of course, if we get Rodriguez, things change. But this is our starting lineup. And going back to the Portland Open Cup match, when this lineup has been playing together since then, it's looked a little choppy. This is the first match that had the flow that I saw that looked right. And so collectively, this is probably the best I've seen them play together in a very long time, in a situation that's a bit challenging on the turf that they're playing on and a team that's a hot hand. So he probably must have been one of our wins in a very long time just because they're moving on all cylinders.
Yeah,
all the pieces are doing what they have to do. I can't look at a guy and go, man, we'd be much better off if this guy took a break and we get another guy come in. Because honestly, I look at the bench and go, would I want any of the guys on the bench right now to take over for anybody in the lineup at this moment? I can't say that. We have good players on the bench. Blackman's been great. Silva, I know he's now off the injury list.
Mm-hmm.
They've been good. But this lineup's been better. This was our best 11. There is no question about it.
Absolutely. I do agree with you. And you said Silva is off the injury list, but guess what? Pablo Cisniega just joined the injury list.
Yeah.
So he was questionable. He was listed as questionable for this game, which is a bummer. He has a right shoulder sprain. But Tyler Miller looked fantastic. Did he look like the Tyler Miller that we all have come to know and love?
The love part, yes. The no part, no. I would say this. When he works with Zimmerman, he works very well.
Yeah.
There's a comfort level with those two. There just is. And that comfort level, I haven't seen it with Cisniega and Zimmerman yet. So it looked good. He did his job. It was a situation that could have been threatening and intimidating, and he wasn't. He did what he had to do. He looked good out there. Again, communication, ball movement. He had a good game. He looks like he's finally adjusted back into being in the lineup.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the truth of it. And I think also making it a competition between the two is turning out to be a good thing.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, while we are talking still a little bit, and well, I guess it's still fresh in your guys' minds that we're talking about the magic numbers. Daniel Romero coming in with the assist in the comments. Let me see if I can put this up here. So he says updated magic numbers. NYCFC has the highest possible at 74. Minnesota, San Jose, Seattle are 71. Carson is 70. Atlanta, Philadelphia is 69. So, yeah, I would say 70 would be a good number to shoot for, is what he says. Thank you for that, man. That's awesome. See, this is why I enjoy doing these live shows.
The family steps up, right?
Yeah, Daniel, you're the man, dude. Thank you. Yeah, so there you go. Very, very interesting stuff. I mean, MLS is going to MLS, and that's the reality of it. If you guys aren't used to it, you'll get used to it. Don't worry. It's ridiculous. And then Alan says, first time tuning in. So far, so good, guys. Keep it up. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so we have a few people still here. Please send us questions, whatever you would like. We are going to jump into something that we kind of already somewhat mentioned. So Latif Blessing's contract was extended. We already all knew that. I think it was common knowledge. His one of his agents. I don't know what's going on over there, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. But his agent basically came out and said, congratulations to Latif, who extended his contract. So, yeah, man, they're making it a big deal out of this because you know what? Latif Blessing is a big deal. He deserves this contract extension, and I'm hoping and I'm assuming that it's also going to come with a little bit of up in his salary, I would say, because he was one of the lower earning stars. I would say one of the more important people, and he was definitely not earning enough. So very cool to see that it's been extended to 2022.
Great.
And so,
Great.
man, I mean,
stability.
Yeah. This guy is young, in case y'all didn't know. He is 22 years old. So, I mean, he still has, quite a bright future ahead of him and quite a lot of goals to score in that black and gold jersey. So, very excited for him. Congratulations, Latif. Very well deserved. And, yeah, man, another thing that we needed to talk about, and you also talked about it a little bit. You said, if we get
I'm gonna
Rodriguez.
say if I keep hearing that the ink is drying, but I'm gonna say if because the last time we thought it was a sure thing, everything blew up in our faces. And we thought it was a sure thing, it blew up in our faces. So
wait, what are you talking about?
It's sounding right. Now we're talking about a greater relationship with Penarol, which I'm loving that stuff.
We like
a 14
relationships with
tournament.
teams that have black and yellow in their colors. That's great.
I like teams with history and that are known for a hard work ethic and win it the hard way. So, and develop players because honestly, like our academy is the best in the country right now. There's no question about it, right?
Yeah.
They're turning out to be the best. Dallas is pretty impressive too, but ours is looking good for the ages we have available. And if I look to South America, who seems to be developing amazing players like we do? Well, that's Penarol. So think about how small Uruguay is as a country and the professionals that come out of that country. I'd say it's a good relationship to build, and their willingness apparently to create a 4-team tournament sounds even better.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that's true. I hope it's happening. It's sounding more and more like it is. So let's hope by the time we wake up tomorrow, Brian Rodriguez is official, playing for us. I got a chance to actually watch more than highlights for the Copa Sudamericana, their last 2 games, to see what he's up to, how he plays. I had to. Couldn't help myself. I know they lost both games.
Did you watch the his assist, though? He had an assist.
Oh, my word. That curve?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, just curve it right around the defenders and put it right on his foot. That's fine. Oh, and let it slow down in the process so it's just a tap in. Sure, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Guy knows how to feather passes. He also knows to play left mid more than just striker. So, say Latif needs a break, guess who can play there? toe. This player is
Yep.
versatile. He's young. He can cover defensively as well. Check that out. We got options with him. Yes, we know natural left striker, but guess what? Left mid too. So some versatility that's much needed at this time, especially with certain injuries, and we're hitting that stretch of brutal games. Let's hope that by Saturday we're announcing him and showing him off just like we did for other players on this team.
Yeah, I do have some concerns about Brian Rodriguez. I think he's going to be a great addition. Don't get me wrong. So before I jump into a little bit of a rant about what he is, let me first tell you what I'm seeing that he isn't. We are in need right now of defensive players, I think, especially with injuries, especially with just kind of where we are. I think we're going to need to spend a little bit on defense, and just bringing one player in during this transfer window seems a little odd to me. Now, we're securing people, which is good, but and we're saying we need a striker. Brian Rodriguez can fill a lot of different spots where maybe one of our guys can become a striker that isn't already. I don't know. Now, if we're looking at some of his stats, he's not a striker. All right, he's a play setter upper. He sets up plays
out left.
He's gonna be an assist king here, I think. I don't think that we have seen enough from him to give him that DP spot, and that's what worries me. Is the fact that currently in transfer market now, transfer market is pretty reliable source. His worth as of June 16th of 2019, it was $1.14 million. We are paying well over that if he's going to be DP, according to what we've seen so far. Now, that's not based on facts, okay? So let's not jump into conclusions about that yet until we have the exact facts. Now, transfer window ends on Wednesday, so by Wednesday we will know if he's going to come out here or not, okay? Now, you're talking about Copa Sudamericana. So he did play 2 matches. He had 1 assist. That was about it. In the Primera División for Uruguay, first division. In 2018, he played 6 matches. So he's rather new. Again, he's 19 years old, right? And he's coming from La Cantera, which is basically the school, the youth club, right? And so he played 6 matches, 1 goal. And then in 2019, he's played 12 matches, 2 goals. So at least we can expect 1 goal every 6 matches. It's not too bad. But his assists are much, much more than that. So that's where it gets interesting. In the Libertadores, he's also played in Libertadores with Peñarol. 6 matches, 2 assists there. He's played now with the Uruguay U20s. In 2019, he had played 4 matches, and he scored 2 goals, 1 assist there. So he can score goals. His assists, if you watch him play, the guy has what I would call a football mentality, a football mind. He's smart about the game. We all know Bob Bradley loves that. I'm assuming they see something in him that they really, really like. And it's not just his youth, but again, it's still worrisome that he has not been tried and tested. He's not, somebody that can come in right away and make a difference. Or can he? I guess that's something that we're going to find out. But just based on facts and what we've seen, we can't really say that. Now, we see the neighbors, across the pond over there, bringing somebody like Pavon, who is tried and tested. Again, also that hasn't been announced, but he was in LA. He was here to do his physical and to fill out paperwork and all that other good stuff. So that's happening. I mean, the one question was posed on Twitter, who would you rather take, Brian Rodriguez or Christian Pavon, right? That's his name. What are we thinking, Joseph, as far as that, and then everything that I just said, and that's end of rant, by the way. But go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say.
Depends on how much they're paying. It depends on how much they're paying for Pavon, to be honest. What upside they're going to get out of him? What's the return on him?
Well, his market value is 22. His market value is 22 million. And by the way, this year he has not been very good at all. Just
No. So you're hitting a guy that's been on a slump, right?
yeah.
We're hitting a guy that's featuring for his youth national team, looking the part, really looking the part. Um, and he's on an upswing. Our last guy was Horta.
Hmm.
Excuse me if I'm wrong, but um, Horta was supposed to come in and be a bit of a playmaker, right? Somebody can control some tempo and set some people up. Well,
Hmm.
now we bring this kid in. What's his job? Set some people up. Seems like we're trying to make a correction for another gamble that didn't pay off. Um, the reactions from Penarol and their fan base tell me something different. Tell me something like they're really losing something and they're really worried about this because they see him as a potential regular on the national team and could this stunt his growth.
Yeah.
That's the conversation. And they're not happy about it. I'm also hearing the rumors that we were in a bit of a fight with Udinese for him, which is interesting too. That they would make that move with us instead of them. Because last time I checked, that's a much respected team and they could probably pay more than we can.
Yeah.
So, yeah, interesting development, honestly. It is a gamble, but I think Thornton is a man that gambles. Look at the rest of our lineup. How many guys are a gamble? Internationals. How many are gambles?
All of them.
You could probably say all of them, even Carlos Vela. Did we think Carlos
Yeah.
Vela was going to do this when he came? Let's be
No.
dead honest. What was he
That's
doing before he got here?
God, Joseph, I
Right?
love you. That's such a good point. Yes.
So, we like to wheel and deal. We like to play ball. We'd like to take chances. Glory goes to the risk takers.
Hmm.
So, all right, let's take a risk. If it burns up in our face, we sell the kid off, we move on, we find somebody else. Okay, right? If it works out, we're lifting a trophy at the end of the year. Maybe a couple. So, take your chances. What else is on the market that we could honestly get right now, besides aging players or players on the decline or players in a slump? This is one of the few that's not in a slump.
Yeah.
So, go for it. Make it happen.
I'm worried that he's gonna come in, and because like you said earlier in this podcast, you said that we have our best lineup was out there already.
Yeah.
If you bring Brian Rodriguez in, how is that lineup gonna change? Kind of quite a bit. First of all, so do
Yeah.
we have him on the bench? Are we going to sit our
No.
DP once more? No. So that's gonna have to move. That's gonna have to change. Now, what are we gonna see there? Because this is gonna be against some teams that are already established. All right, this is
Okay.
gonna be if he does come in. This is gonna be against he's gonna come in and play either against Real Salt Lake or San Jose. And it's very
Grinders.
likely if he comes in, it's gonna be Real Salt Lake. Like August 17th, he's gonna be playing an away game. So,
Well,
how does that switch up? How does this change up? Because I've gone through it in my head as far as lineups go, and I just can't figure out how we're going to fit him in there, who we're going to pull out, because I just don't want to pull anybody because I'm so happy with the lineup right now, right?
okay. I always go back to the Carson game. Look at the game where you struggled the most. Who struggled the most? Who was a ghost out there for the entire match?
Ay,
Who struggled? Both on the left,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We struggled on the left. Where was Rossi against Carson?
Yeah, non-existent.
Okay, so if he's not doing his job, who comes in? Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So who else was struggling out there? Latif. I thought he got bossed out there, man. So who can fight back? Rodriguez. He plays in much rougher games than we do regularly for Penarol.
Dude, that guy is in shape, unlike another guy that we brought in that hasn't been playing.
That wasn't. Okay?
Yeah.
So your two guys that struggled most, guess who fits in those slots? Rodriguez.
Yeah.
So grinder matches, playoff matches, how have we fallen apart? Look at the Portland Open Cup match. What kind of player do you need to switch it up? Someone that can control the tempo and get control back into a game. Who does that? The guy that makes the key passes.
Mm-hmm.
They can hold the ball up to let a ball go.
So
I also look at the rest of them in midfield, and Kay fights to get to 80% on passing rate. Honest. Okay? Is he a setup man? Is he a proper setup man? No, he's a grinder. Right?
Yeah.
He fights. That's why he's out there. Rodriguez gives us a little bit extra because he can grind and he can distribute. Atuesta can distribute already. We know that, and we know he can grind. Yeah. Rodriguez gives you options. I think that's ultimately it. I do see him starting. I think, honestly, if I'm going to throw it out there, if I'm in a pressure match, who am I going to start, Latif or Brian Rodriguez? If this kid is what they're saying he is, Rodriguez is going to steal his job, or they're going to split time, or you're going to see split time between Rossi Rodriguez and Latif.
So his main position is left winger, but he can
Yeah.
play second striker and right winger. So what that means
Yep.
is we all know our captain can play in that striker position very easily and move around.
Mm-hmm.
So what that would mean is we move again. Rossi can play on the right. We put Rodriguez on the left. This is the one thing that I was thinking would work was
Helicopter.
yeah, exactly. So putting Rodriguez in his main position because he's coming in. We don't want to put him in a situation that he's uncomfortable with. Put him in a spot that he knows and he enjoys and he's good at. And by the way, we have two players that have already played in the other positions with the people in the back behind him already. Brian Rodriguez has not. So having Rodriguez on the left, putting Vela in the middle, take Dio and Ramirez, put him in the bench, and then have, I mean, dude, that's not a bad bench though. And then you have Rossi on the right, or interchangeable there with Rossi and Rodriguez on left and right. I mean, that's looking pretty good too. Because I do not think that we're gonna switch off from like a 4-3-3. I don't see that changing.
No, I don't see it either.
No,
this is our system. This is how we play, and they're finding players to fit it. Yeah, and if you want to switch them out through a match, depending on who you match up with, you're gonna do that. You're gonna put guys on weaker players, and this gives you the option to do so.
Yeah,
that's how we're playing. That's how our system is. It's goals against, be damned. We're gonna score more than you. That's it.
Yeah,
and this guy can help in that. Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree with that. All right, that's enough Brian Rodriguez talk because I actually didn't want to talk too much about him because he's not here yet, but it feels like he kind of is. We'll see.
Kind of feels like he's halfway in the.
Please,
he's got his foot in the door.
Please don't let us down. Please don't let us down. Yeah. Yep. So going back into some comments here in the chat room, Monster Thruster, welcome, sir. You haven't missed anything. He said, "What did I miss? Nothing." Robert Espinosa, what did I miss? Nothing. You haven't missed anything. You're fine. You can go back and listen to it later. We've talked about, what did we talk about? New England. We talked about some players that that one got extended, the other one is almost here. We're hoping. All right, we have a few minutes left. How about we just go ahead and preview this match coming up, man? Sunday.
Oh, yes.
Sunday, August 11th.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, 7 p.m.
I've been watching these guys all year and laughing at the way they play and getting annoyed by them getting results. So,
all right. Let's get into it then. 7 p.m. Pacific time, kickoff, Bank of California Stadium. Broadcast on FS1, ESPN 710, or KFWB 980. If you guys are not going to be able to be at the game, we will be facing off against the New York Red Bulls at home. It's gonna be a fun one, and I don't want to downplay because currently the New York Red Bulls are in third place of the Eastern Conference with 37 points. They have a points per game average of 1.54. Not too bad. Just slightly below Atlanta United with 24 games played, same as Atlanta. So their record holds at 11-9-4. Also not too great. I mean, 11 wins, 9 losses, 4 ties. I'm trying to say they're actually not as bad as we think, but they look terrible on paper. Goal differential of 7. Hey, that's not bad. Away. So their away record. This is where it gets interesting. 3-5-3.
Yep.
3-5-3. Not a good away record.
Yeah. -4 goal differential. 12 points in total away. Here's some things that I find rather interesting with this team and why it can be a trap, but at the same time, dude, they get outpossessed by everyone and outpassed by everyone. That's what they do. They hit you on quick counters, and that's all they got. So you got to be careful against these boys. Again, third place, 11-4-9 record. 30 of 41 goals they've scored have been from open play. Only 6 set pieces scored, 0 direct free kicks. Okay. Shots on goal per match is only 4.4. Here's an interesting thing. They concede 1.4 goals a match. A little over a goal a match. They play it open, they play it wide. They don't waste time on possession. They just go at you and then absorb and counter, absorb and counter. That's the way this team plays. On average, they only complete about 260 passes a match. Compare that to LAFC, that's about 470 a match. You tell me what's going on here. Their possession on average, for average matches, 46.8%. They concede possession. Here's the crazy, crazy one. They beat Toronto 2-0 in their last match. You guys got to realize they've won 3 of the last 5. Bizarre to me. Their passing rate in that match was only 66%. Their possession was 36% on the day.
They were at home, dude. That plays a big part. So going into Red Bull Arena is no joke. For those of you that don't know, Red Bull Arena is a very tough place to go and play against the Red Bulls. They dominate at home, and so it's one of those things that, again, plays a part. But you're saying they've they've won three of the last 5.
3 of 5.
Their record in the last 6 is actually 3-2-1. So they tied against Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz.
Yep.
It's a trap. Somebody, Roberto Espinosa on the chat said it's a trap. No, we're not.
It is a trap. It's a trap in the sense that they get results when they shouldn't. It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
They remind me of Real Salt Lake.
Oh, I love it when you sound like a robot, dude.
Wow.
Right, we got to bring it back.
Wow.
Honestly, they have better goalkeeping.
Dude, who has better goalkeeping, dude? Right? You're breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're there.
All right.
We brought him back. You didn't hear that?
Wow.
He's back because of you. You keep cutting out. It is what it is. Hey, Luis Robles. Yeah, is that what you were talking about, Luis Robles?
I'm talking about Luis Robles, dude. The guy finds ways. He sneaks wins for this team. He just does, man. If I'm looking at other goalkeepers in this league that seem to be consistent in my book, Luis Robles is one of them. He's a leader back there. He does what he has to do. He's not always spectacular, but he's a shot stopper, and that's respected, dude, especially on a team that gives up so much possession.
He's faced 96 shots so far.
Yeah.
He has
pure shot stopper.
He has 64 saves, 6 shutouts. Dude, but when it matters, Luis Robles, for whatever reason, pulls like a rabbit out of the hat. Always.
Brings it up, dude. He is the top boy of top boys on this team. There are others, though, that you need to know about.
Yeah.
And so I'll throw those out there.
Go for it. I'm going to take a water break.
Top boy, of course, is Daniel Royer. The Austrian international has got 8 goals and 5 assists on the season. Interesting statistic, of those 8 goals, guess what? He's 8 of 8 in the box. Yeah, all goals in the box, and he's 8 for 8 with shots in the box. Wake up, boys. Can't give this guy anything. And White. What? Brian White. Yeah, Brian White. 8 goals, 1 assist. The American, 8 of 8 in the box as well. So all of their goals are in the box. This is weird. 3 of 8 are on headers, though. So interesting. 3 headers scored. Of the other goals, he's got 1 scored from his left and 4 scored from his right. So headers, scores from the right dominant, but he does have 1 with the left. Scores in the box, people. That, in both cases, their goals are coming from guys that score in the box. All right, the next best player is a guy that I love trying to pronounce his name. I'll just say Mark Zakowski. Could be Wazowski.
Mike
whatever.
Wazowski.
Yeah, Wazowski. What? German international.
Oh, we're such parents.
Oh my gosh, right? All these Salzburg players coming this way. That's what this is. German, 3 assists, 1 goal. Highest percentage of passing, I believe, on the team. He's only got a 72% pass success rate. 7 clearances on the year, 21 interceptions. So he likes to swallow what passes and counter you. That's his job. He absorbs it. They like to flood the midfield. They like to throw 5 in there. Only sit up with 1 striker in the match. That's a thing for them. Okay. And hope for the best. Wing it and hope for the best. That's how these guys play. And they try to catch you overcommitting. You see the stats their players have. Royer's legit. I actually heard the interview he did with Shep Messing. Yeah, I know Shep Messing. Shout out, right? And they're asking, he was at, are you guys satisfied getting outpossessed most of your matches? And the stats showing that you're basically being outplayed. And he goes, we're not really being outplayed. We're designed to absorb and counter. he basically said it. He goes, "This is how we play." He goes, "The stats are never that friendly for us." They know their style. This is what they do. It's rather interesting, especially when you see the other Red Bull programs and their styles, where it's the second ball victories, it's the high press, that they play a little different than the other Red Bull teams. They just do. And it is about absorbing, while the other ones are more in your face and steal it. So I would expect them to play that way. That's the Red Bull way, but they don't. This team is all about counterattack.
Yeah. Yeah. So a couple of interesting things about the last game. You were saying I can't believe that the Red Bulls beat Toronto FC. Well, they were playing against 10 men for a while. Justin Moreau saw a red.
Yeah.
And so that's probably part of it. And also, in the 55th minute, there was an own goal. So just a couple of things there. Yeah, that will do it. They'll definitely do it.
Own goal, red card, 36% passing rate, or possession. Jeez. Oh, guys, we need to be careful against this team. That's all I can say.
Yeah, they had 21
They're going
shots.
to be ugly. They're going to try to make it ugly.
They had 21 shots on that game, 6 on target. Let's see here. Dude, crazy. New York Red Bulls had 24 clearances last game.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Park it. Park it, baby. Park it.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
When did the
warning, guys. We know what happens against teams like this.
When did the red card come in? I'm trying to figure out when the red card came in so to see. Oh, it was in the 89th minute. So I mean, it was 10 minutes. And the second goal came in the 91st minute. Kamar Lawrence.
Huh. Okay.
So there you go. All right. So that second goal was scored with only 10 men on the Toronto side. So, I mean, still interesting, still good things to keep up. One thing I'm worried about, and everybody please look out for Kaku. If he gets upset at anything, he may kick a ball straight at you. We don't want that. We don't want anybody getting hurt. Number 10, that's who you want to keep an eye out for, Mr. Alejandro Romero Gamarra, a.k.a. Kaku, in case some of you didn't know. This guy lost his mind and kicked the ball straight at somebody just in the audience and freaking just lobbed the ball straight at him. So you want to be very, very careful. He tends to lose his cool.
Kansas City incident. Yes,
that's what it was. It was in Kansas City. Go back and look that up in case you didn't know about that. But
disgusting. Easy person to root against. Let's be honest.
So look out for number 10, people. Be aware. It is like you're at a ball game. All right, flying objects may come at you at any point in time. So please pay attention.
This is a public service announcement.
Yeah. Also, Josh, on the comments, sir, we appreciate your input. However, I am not going to cut Joseph because that's the way that we can record him. If I cut his video, his audio is still actually playing in the background. So we're working on something. Josh Albrechtson, by the way, who is amazing and a longtime listener. He says if you cut Joseph's video feed, it will allow his audio to be better when he starts slowing down. That's actually not the case with the program that we're using. So we're looking at a different way of making this work. Alrighty. But no, we appreciate your input. This will eventually get better. I promise. Eventually. As long as you guys send us your donations and you help out with the car wash scheduled for when are we going to schedule your car wash for, Joseph, so we can get you better internet?
We'll be better by the next one. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If not, at least if somebody has like a 50-foot Ethernet cable that we can let Joseph borrow, that might be helpful.
That would be beautiful
as well.
I don't know if that's even possible, but one must look for this thing.
Hey, what is our defensive lineup for this Sunday's game? Asks Andy Rami over in the chat. What are you thinking? That's a great question.
Andy. Silva's off the injury list. I have to assume it's Silva.
Yeah.
Blackman, I'm not sure how healthy he is, and honestly, I prefer him on the outside. To me, it's Silva, dude. There's no question. If that guy's ready, he's got to be there. He works really well with Segura. They have a good chemistry. How that affects the goalkeeping situation, well, I think Tyler Miller's probably going to start this game simply because he's 100%. And he had a good game last game, so you reward people who play well with more minutes. So enough with that, right? And we'll wait for Cisnea to get healthy again because we're going to need him for this crazy run in August.
Yeah. So LAFC Live on here, he says he believes it's going to be Segura, Harvey, Beta, and Blackman. Yeah.
Yeah, could be.
Will they
Could be.
give somebody a rest to put Silva in there? Is that what you're saying? So Blackman, right, is who you're kicking out?
He's
Or who are
putting
you kicking out?
Blackman in the middle.
Yeah. Okay. Segura, Blackman in the middle. That's right. And then, yeah, I mean,
Harvey Beta.
Harvey Beta. That makes sense. That would make sense. I would like to see
It'll
Silva
be fine if that's what we do. It'll be fine. Honestly, I'm secure with either choice.
Yeah,
it just depends on what Bob feels like doing in a grinder kind of match.
For sure. I just remember something. We wanted to give a shout out to our newest member of the LAFC pod family, the Counterpress podcast. Kirk and Josh over there doing a great job. They're being super consistent. If you guys aren't checking them out, go ahead and do that. As well as everybody else in the LAFC pod family. There is so much content out there. It's so good. It's making it very difficult for me to keep up with it, but that's okay. That's a good problem to have because you get all sorts of flavors and perspectives. And I don't know why I went with flavors first, but I had some ice cream earlier. Maybe that's why. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting game for sure. If there is any doubt in your minds that this is going to be an interesting game, you should go find out for yourselves. This Sunday, they will be going at it. The New York Red Bulls and LAFC at Bank of California Stadium, scheduled for 7 p.m., which means they're going to start like at 7:20, 7:18, whatever. Broadcast on FS1 if you can't make it out there. It's going to be a good game, man. And that's it. I mean, what else do we have? There's not much else we can talk about. We're just literally fingers crossed for Wednesday or tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we're ready for the weekend. I know the environment right now is not the greatest for everybody. Shout out to Ale Badoya for having some guts out there.
Yes.
Ebo Bise as well today saying what he had to say. Again, trying times. We just got to keep our heads up and demand what's best for all of us. And I expect to see some interesting things this weekend as well. Again, it's for the better, guys. Better to talk than not talk. So always free to that. Always good for that.
Yes. Joseph, I have an idea. So this is going to be audio, but once we call it and finish this up, what do you say we stay on for a few minutes and take some phone calls for those that are actually on the YouTube page right now? There's 16 people watching us, and they did ask if anybody wanted to call in, they could do that. So we are going to end episode 102 right now. But if you are in the chat room, we're going to take your phone calls right afterwards. So please just stick around. It's not going to end. You're going to see and hear the music end, but it's not going anywhere. We're going to be right back. Okay. So any final thoughts? I'm Jerry though, I'm Jerry, but I'll let you do the final thoughts.
Jerry. Let's Steve Wilco do the
Wow.
Geez, we're just like those guys. My gosh.
Yep.
I'll just say this. I'm looking forward to Heart of LAFC After Hours. I'll go from there.
Yeah. If you are not here, you're missing out. So make sure you hang out with us next time. We will plan it out more and more. Reach out to us too if this is fun. But that's going to do it for us. Episode 102 in the books for Mr. Joseph Sacker. My name is Jerry Jimenez, and you have been listening to the Heart of LAFC podcast. Stay golden.
Thank you for listening to the Heart of LAFC. Make sure to leave us a rating and review on iTunes or Stitcher. Shoulder to shoulder, the black and gold is taking over.
All right. Let's see. We're back. Oh,
Hey,
it's not
hey.
working. Hold on. Hey, there we go. What's up, guys? That's it, man. We're on. Welcome to
Welcome to After
Heart of
Hours.
LAFC After Hours. This is only going to be available on YouTube. I might actually even cut this out because guess what? We can actually get to cuss now if we want to because it's YouTube and no one cares. And you actually have to
Here we
listen
go.
all the way to this, all the way to the end. So we can cuss if we want to. Probably not going to because I don't normally cuss anyways. Actually, today I've been in a mood, huh, dude? As we were getting ready, Joseph, it was one of those things, dude. I don't know what happened, but I was like, fuck. All right, hold on. Let me set up the voice here so that you guys can call in. For those of you that are still hanging out, thank you. Yes, MG said this intro and outro still bangs. I agree. My brother did it. You guys should check that out. Somebody's already trying to call in. My goodness. Hold on one sec, guys.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I need to set something up real quick before you guys start calling in.
Wow, bro.
Wow.
Do it before you hit.
Wow.
I can't help myself.
For those of you calling in right now, hold on a second. This is for you. It's not set up yet, all right? Give me a minute. Hold on. Let me see. I'm too slow. I'm sorry, guys. Here we go. All right. Technically, now you should be able to just call in. We'll be able to hear you. Okay. 818-927-3184. 818-927-3184. Let me see if I can put it up on the screen, actually. 818. It's not working. My goodness. Hold on. That says text. That's not it. There we go. 818-927-3184. If you guys want to call in. Oh, here we go. First caller. Hold on. 310. Who's this?
This is Josh Bryson.
Hey, what's going on, Josh?
Oh, it's so strange. You're delayed on the YouTube, right?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on. And actually, as a matter of fact, you're coming off of the phone for some reason. Hold on one sec. I fixed this. It's good.
Let me know once I'm on.
No, you're pretty much on right now. I mean, if you're listening, it's
Okay.
but no, the Bluetooth is being weird. So we are technologically failing right now. Hold on one sec. Stand by, Josh. Joseph, could you hear him?
Very light, but yes.
Okay, Josh, say hello. Josh, say hello. Oh, no, it's not
Can
working.
you hear me now?
Yeah, there you are. Joseph, can you hear him?
I can hear you.
All right, we are in. Yes. What's up, man?
Hey.
What you got?
Two things. Where is that? Wow, dude. Where's that from?
Wow.
That is Corey White in the
Yes, from-
NBA the NBA draft. And
Yeah.
he found out that his good buddy got drafted 11th, and so he loves it. So watch, this is the entire clip.
Wow. Wow. Wow, bro. That's crazy. That's so love, bro.
And then he goes on to
That's just
say,
the most random thing.
I know, but I thought it was great. And if you actually have seen the video, you'll understand why it's amazing, because he's a character, dude. But yeah, that's where it's from.
So one thing I've actually got to get back to work, so I'm going to ask this and go. Hey, can you guys go over what records we're coming up on and passing and all that regular season?
Oh my goodness, what is that?
Oh, in terms of what's the current record or what we could finish with?
I know that there's we're goal differential. We're almost at the goal differential record right now, and Carlos Vela, how
Yes.
close he is to the total goals. I'm just wondering, what's the records that we're coming up on that we're what's the category of? Okay, we're going to break this. What's the category of? We might break this one. I'm just curious what those are.
Oh
But I've got to
God.
get
Alright, I
back to
was
work so you guys
looking
can talk about this without me.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Thanks for listening, man. Don't work too hard, all right?
Okay. Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
not a problem. I was looking at records to get certain points to finish points. I found that, which is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But let me see. MLS Supporter Shield winner.
Dude.
Biggest one ever. Highest finisher. Ooh, well, I have to say, if you're gonna say records, you have to use the 34 game schedule. And the 34 game schedule will be 71 points by the New York Red Bulls last year. So 71 will be your record. I'm looking through the history of the league. Yep, 71 is it. If you want to look at losses on a season, Galaxy did the same thing. Earthquakes had 5, but it was a much shorter schedule. So you got to honestly look at it from the 34 game schedule, which started in 2011 and which we're now. And again, if you do that, Galaxy had 5 losses one year. For losses, 19 wins. Most wins was 22 by the Red Bulls, 71 points. So last year's team did the best for all the Supporter Shield winners.
Yeah, LAFC Live,
Interesting.
Real quick, LAFC Live was asking how many matches do we have left? 11. We have 11 matches left. So 33 points possible. So there you go. Hope that
Right.
helps.
Now, to end with 71 points on the year, there's 3 ways to end with 71 points on the year, which would match the New York Red Bulls. We'd have to finish the rest of our schedule with a 5-win, 4-tie, 2-loss, or a 6-1-4, or a 4-7. Yeah, that's that. So if we get 5 more wins, we match the 71 points. That's I mean, it's
shabby.
they have a 99% chance, 99.9% chance that you're going to hit 71 points on the year.
And then
72 points and above. Yeah.
that's really good. I'm looking at sorry, I'm gonna jump in here real quick. Josef Martinez is obviously the one with the most goals. So he's at 31, in case you hadn't forgot. Just to get that out of the way. 31 goals, and Carlos Vela currently at 22. So 9 more goals to go in 11 games is what we're looking at. Oh, I'm sorry, 10 more goals, because we need 32 goals in order to beat the 31 goal record. All right. Now, if he scores 5 more goals in the next 11 games, which would bring him to 27, then he's going to tie for second place with Roy Lassiter, Chris Wondolowski, and Bradley Wright Phillips. So, yeah.
Yep. And the assist record is also at, well, no, nobody's going to
No one's gonna touch that. That's Carlos Valderrama's. He's 26 assists.
He owns it.
26 assists. That's not even, yeah, I don't know.
It's not even going to be close. Interesting stuff I'm looking at here. It says we have a 100% chance of finishing with 69 points. I don't know where they get this from, but that's what the prediction is, 69 points. That's the worst we can do.
What's the percentage?
It's weird. It's just weird. It's predicting more of a 74-point season from what I'm seeing.
Yeah. That sounds more like it.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's great to know that it's in our hands, right? Like, we're the only ones that can mess this up. At the same time, that's scary.
You'd have to tank. You'd have to absolutely tank. Even if we go winless.
Oh, look at this cup, by the way, y'all. I see. This is how you use your stickers. If you guys got a sticker, this is how you use it right here.
Yeah, that's how it's done right there. Definitely. So stats are looking very, very good. The issue is, are we going to win the local derby? Are we going to win the California Classico? That's what we're playing for now at this point. And that gets settled in August. So this is the month to settle that.
Yeah. And I'm going to do my best to be out there, because my birthday is on the 26th, which is
the
following day. They play on the 25th, which is a Sunday, and it's kind of a bummer. Why did they put in a darn... it's a derby game on a Sunday. Why?
It's classic MLS going, man, we need to make money, and might as well put it on an off day so we can make money on an off day.
What a bunch of jerks.
And if you look at that time of year, what's happening on Saturday during that time of year? EPL's kicking off. It's hot at that point, so you want to stay away from the Saturday matches.
Let's see. What other stats can we look at for Josh? I'm hoping that kind of helped. You kind of hit us with a crazy question that we weren't ready for, man. We probably should have
But
been
I
ready
like
for.
it. I like it.
Yeah, for sure. Keeping us on our toes.
Yeah. I just like this whole thing of, oh yeah, chances of making the playoff 100%. I feel good now.
Yeah. Andy on the comments is saying that tickets are $200 for that game. I've seen them go as high.
Yes.
I've seen them go as high as $250, $300 even.
Mm-hmm.
So be careful who you are buying from. That's a bummer, man. And it's here's the thing that we can't control is unfortunately a lot of North End people are selling their tickets, and we don't know if there's gonna be some Carson supporters buying those darn tickets. The good thing is we have a plan in place, I think, where they can be completely moved to the outside of the stadium, out by Christmas Tree Lane. They can go watch the game over there. Screw those guys.
I was watching someone get theirs taken away. I think the whole world watched that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens, guys. It's real. People are getting their season tickets canceled for being, well, let's be honest, D-bags.
Yep. Pretty much.
profiting off of it, and not even sitting in the North End, but they have a ticket in the North End, and they happen to be sitting on the other side of the stadium and just using that to pay for the rest of their season tickets.
Yep.
At the expense of people who are putting in the noise and creating the culture that actually gets people to turn their heads. Yeah. It stinks, man. It stinks like crazy to see that happen to people that I know are giving their all every week, painting the tifos, putting in the work, and they can't get a hold of a ticket for some other guy that's basically speculating off tickets.
Yeah. Hey.
I know, free market, but forget it. It's LAFC.
Yeah. 818-927-3184. Give us a call if you want to talk to us. We're here for you. All right? We can talk about whatever you want. We're here at Heart of LAFC after hours. We'll be here for a couple more minutes. But that was a great question. Thank you for that, Josh. Another thing that I wanted to bring up now that we can kind of talk about is what happened in Seattle. So I have our good friends we have good friends in Seattle and do a couple of podcasts over there. And they were there when I guess the AKA Proud Boys is what they call themselves, which I think it's hilarious and cute. But it's basically these guys that are just
the misogynistic mouth breathers.
Yeah, they're basically just Nazis is what they are. And they were attacking a whole bunch of supporters over there, and they were going through the March of the Match, right, in Seattle,
yeah, I saw that.
and instigating and all sorts of stuff. But we'll jump into that in just a second. We have a call from 213. Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's up?
Oh, welcome
it's
to
Ox.
Welcome to
Hey, brother,
After
happy
Hours
birthday,
with
Ox.
Happy birthday, man! Today's your birthday.
Thanks. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I did say happy birthday, didn't I?
Thank you.
Did I say happy birthday?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. How old are you now? Like 15?
Yeah, I'm 25.
Dang, you old, man.
Dang.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
dude, somebody just sent us a message and they said, "Where's Ox? The Unforgiven Juan." He said, "Where's Ox? He's right here, man. Are you listening?
He's right here. We got him on his
got
birthday. Check that out.
Yeah. Hey, we didn't play your voicemail, dude. I'm sorry, but no manches, your voicemail, dude. Okay, I'm gonna set a new
voicemail, brother.
I'm gonna set a rule for you. All right, you have to keep it under a minute, or I'm not playing your voicemails. Instead, we're just gonna get you to come on and talk to us. It's more fun that way.
Yeah, I'd rather come on than leave the voicemail.
Okay, good.
Hey,
That sounds like a plan.
There it is.
All right.
There it is. Otherwise, you're getting an egg timer, and we're gonna time you out on these things.
yeah. I'm literally just gonna play a minute, and no matter where you are in your voicemail, I'm just gonna cut you. I'm just gonna cut it off. No, that's messed up.
Funny though, because every time I finish the call, I look at to see how long it was, and I'm like, damn, man, it was really that long?
Yeah.
You need a timer, dude.
Yes, it was. All right, so let's pretend you're calling with the voicemail, okay? And so go for it. What you got for us, dude?
30 seconds.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When you put that on, it literally reminds me of old school porn. I don't know why.
This is the perfect theme song
for elevator porn drama. Like what is that?
For real.
Fourth floor.
Oh man.
On Betamax.
Whoa, Betamax. Brought to you by Steven Beta Short. Welcome to fourth floor. Strap-ons.
When he's in 100, when he's at 100% strength, we're gonna call him Betamax from now on, or what?
We should.
Ouch. Dad jokes.
Man.
All the dad jokes. Beta shark. Hey, dude, this song is awesome. I don't know.
Love that, by the way.
I know, Dad. This song is Mr. Telephone Man. In case you haven't heard the actual song, it's the best song ever. But yeah, you're right. This is great. So,
I mean, it's a good song. I'm not gonna lie.
all right, dude.
Ooh, football.
What you got for us, man? What are your thoughts on where we are right now with the club? I think you had some pretty good points actually in your voicemail as far as this last game. So I want to hear them now. Give them to me.
Well, I mean, besides us winning, yeah, man. I mean, I remember talking about Blessing getting his goal. That was good to see. I mean, the guy deserves it, man. He puts a lot of work out there. So him getting that goal was good to see. Good on him, man. Rosie with that cheapy goal, man. That was awesome.
Yep.
And midfield,
which he totally meant to
score,
by the way. He totally meant to do that.
According to another Mac story or what?
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, I was talking about Atuesta. I mean, I don't know if it's just me, like I said, but it seems to me that he's been missing somewhat in the past games. Like, I don't know, like his performance hasn't been how it was prior to when he got injured or after coming back. I don't know if it has to do with that or what's going on. I mean, his passes aren't as good as he was when he was, good. You know what I mean? Like beastie, man.
Yeah.
But was other than that, I mean, and Vela not getting a goal. I mean, it was hard to see. I know he was frustrated how we were, but if you notice, like the way he was shooting, it didn't look like it was like a hard shot or like it wasn't that much force to the shot. A lot of them like seemed like he was barely trying to, tap it in. Maybe that's why he kept getting that stop. But I mean, the other guys got the goals and we got that win. And Bruce, took that L, like I said.
So
Bob gave it to him.
So I think one of the things, Ox, is that you have to keep in mind that they were playing on turf, dude. So the ball plays a little differently, right? And I think that definitely had
true.
It had a little bit of play into Rossi's goal, I think, too. Is the way that bounced. Yep. If you go back and actually look at the way that ball bounced, balls don't normally bounce like that. And it was, I think it had a lot to do with the turf itself, for one. By the way, no more turf games for the rest of the season is my understanding. Yeah, so this was the last turf game that we have to play. So that's good. That's good news. But, yeah, man. Good points. Rossi did say it was luck. So Andy on the chat right now said Rossi said it was luck. Yeah, so that's what we were mentioning earlier on the actual podcast. You don't say that stuff, Rossi. You know who has it right? Mark Anthony. Remember when he scored that chip with his left where it kind of just went like into that the bottom left corner? He said, "I'll let you."
It was a pass.
Yeah, he said, "I'll let you guys decide if that was a shot or not." Come on, that was totally
That's how
not
you
a shot.
play it, sir. That's how it's done.
Somebody needs to talk to
the
Rossi.
Mac. The Mac needs to teach his teammates how to do these things. He knows how to handle, man. Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Roberto. He said he's going back to work. Everybody's going back to work. It's 11:40. What are y'all doing? To go to work in a few hours.
Man, it's gonna be 2 over here.
Is it? Oh, dang. You want to tell everybody?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I gotta be up like in 4 hours.
Oh my goodness.
I'm used to that. That's me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What I do.
Yeah.
We have a good message here from Javier in the chat. He said Vela had a great game overall, but couldn't finish. Sometimes a little selfish. Should have made the easy pass instead of the hard shot. Yes. All 10 of them that he missed.
Yep.
Also, the goalie did great. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he was good. I mean he did good, but it's true. I mean some of those shots could have been a pass to a goal, but I mean he's trying to get his goal in there too, to tally up his scores.
Yeah,
But I mean other than that, as long as we got that win, that's what matters too.
for sure.
Yeah, again chalk it up as one of those nights. I really do feel that way with Vela. It's not like he was playing bad, not like he was doing anything wrong. It just, man, it just wasn't playing his way. But it's all right because other guys stepped up, and you need that. This
Mhm.
proves that. Yeah.
Yeah, we need
Sure.
that from everybody. We need to see all of that. All the guys have to perform. That's what we need. The whole team needs to perform. That's how we're gonna be getting those wins.
Yep.
And we can't just rely on
Yep.
one player. The whole team. It's the whole team that
We
matters.
we've got a brutal test coming up. I don't care what anybody says. San Jose is not the same team that we played earlier in the year.
Not even close.
To me, they're
Nope.
scary. They're scary the way they play. And Carson is Carson. And we need to defeat that beast.
He has a fucking
Yeah,
what's his face? Fierro. Is he?
Fierro, yeah, they got
is
Fierro.
is he
too.
playing yet?
He hasn't played.
He hasn't played,
No,
right?
not yet.
Okay.
Huh.
No,
Interesting.
I don't think his visa has gone through or something.
Is that what it is? Well, he was already over here, so if he's still working on paperwork, it's crazy because he was announced a long time ago.
Yeah.
Is he gonna play then 11 games or whatever they have left? Also, that's weird. All right, I'm gonna go
I
off.
wouldn't
He'll be
camera.
fresh.
I'll be right back. Could be
a
what?
fresh player.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah. It's still dangerous. He'll probably play against us. It's just the way it goes.
Carlos Fierro, by the way, that's his name. I just remembered. Another Carlos.
Yeah,
And not anywhere close to as good as our Carlos, but still pretty good actually. Good youth player.
Yep.
Well, I mean, he has history with Almeida.
Yes.
That's why you brought him in.
Yep. He's
Playing for him for Chivas. That's why.
Funny how that works. Everybody's got their preferred player, assignment, who they trust. You see it with San Jose. You see it with Carson, bringing in guys they trust.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
we're the only team where we're just
We're
like
gonna be-
gamblers, and you don't know who we're going to bring in.
I mean, we brought in some players that were players that Bob trusted, like Dama Diamante.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got
definitely.
players that we didn't really know.
So there you go.
Yeah. I like the wild card that we offer. It's good.
Yeah,
I'm fine with it.
Mauricio said, "I'm more scared of San Jose than anyone, to be honest." Absolutely, man.
Agreed.
And then he said,
I don't want to play him in the playoffs.
That Matias ball, dude. Matias Almeida ain't no joke. He's a great coach. And by the way, for those of you that did not know this, wanted to remind y'all, if you did know, that Matias Almeida was actually up for the LAFC job. He actually interviewed for the job, but he chose not to take it, especially during that time because he was doing so well with Guadalajara. So he decided he was going to stay, and that's where he wanted to be. We all know what happened there. Basically, the team was like, "Nah, we done with you." And so now he's in San Jose and freaking killing it over here. So, yeah, imagine that. I can't. Imagine Almeida with LAFC. That
We'd be a different beast. wouldn't we?
totally different beast. Me personally, Bob Bradley is our man, but
I mean, do you want the show team, the one that's going to be gritty but also high flying, or do you want the team that's going to be the slow build grinder, beat the crap out of the opponent and get your edge out the wins? That's how Almeida likes it. So slow possession, take the game, fight for the midfield, or run and gun. I don't know. It's LA. Take the run and gun.
you know what's so weird, Joseph, and this really pisses me off, is your camera is like looking way better than it did during our regular broadcast, and you sound better. I feel like we need to just start
I know
recording at
you
11.
haven't cut off.
He hasn't, huh? It's crazy.
No.
Why? Why?
Why?
Why, bro? Why, bro?
Wow.
It's that late night. That's why,
Wow.
Dude, I'm built for after hours. Oof.
Oh,
Oof.
you have a
Yeah.
face for radio like me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie on that one.
Oh man. All right.
Dude.
You wanna hang out for a little bit, dude, or you gotta go?
No, I'm good. I can hang up.
Okay. Well, we're actually gonna go, so you can hang out by yourself.
sounds good.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Got him.
Real quick, got him. Ha! Mauricio Medina
happy
has some
birthday.
great. Dude, this is a really good one. I think we're gonna steal this from you, dude. He said Charlie Steele versus Charlie Candle. That is awesome. Cause Carlos Fierro, get it? Fierro is steel.
Oh,
Ooh, a little. See, you never know what you're gonna get at Heart of LAFC After Dark. You're gonna learn some Spanish. Charlie Steele. Steele is
Oh.
Fierro. Oh, what? I just did something with the. I'm learning too. This is cool. I'm learning how to use this as I go. This program that we're using. Anyways, Charlie Steele versus Charlie Candle. That's great. That's really awesome. Cool. Yeah, people are saying camera is good and audio is better. This is dumb. Why? Why? I hate you, program.
Just cause, bro. Because you're not recording this, right?
Wow.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is. Joe.
nah, it's cause
What's up, Joe?
It's 'cause I
Joe
came
said
on, bro.
it's because you came on. You fixed everything. Joe said there's less internet traffic.
Somehow I'm stealing Wi-Fi from Kansas.
Fucking.
I don't know.
What? Yeah, that's what it is, dude. You came on and you gave power over. It's from Kansas. Kansas has more.
Thanks for giving me a
Oh.
hotspot from 1,000 miles away.
And
Great.
just like
1,000
that,
miles away.
and just like that, you go
Problem.
blurry, and your voice goes. You sound like.
Uh,
Yeah, dude, your voice went a little crazy right now.
You ruined it, man.
Your
You jinxed me.
Your-
you
yeah,
jinxed it.
your camera looks funny. No, I'm gonna take you off because I don't like it. Yo, if you, for those of you that are still here, we're gonna call it a night here shortly. We're going on an hour and a half, but we appreciate you, all 12 of you that are currently in the chat. We'll do more of these, and I promise that we'll let you know with a little bit more time in advance so that you guys can come and hang out. If you guys see my background, I know there was a couple of people commenting on the bobbleheads. The one that is right, hold on, let me see if I can. Right there is currently available, and it's cheaper than the one that's up there. But there's two Carlos Vela bobbleheads. It's right there. He's looking at Bob Bradley like this, Bob. See that? Nice.
It's on the wrong foot, man. Just gonna say.
Oh, dude, should I? Okay, let me show him. Here, just cause why not? Fuck it. Hold on.
Don't break it.
No, I'm not
Don't
gonna
break it.
This is
Don't break it.
This is the one that's on the MLS website. Oh, look, his head's all bubbly. That's right. It's called a bobblehead.
You can get it at Fanatics as well.
Oh, can you? Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they had it online.
I don't know if you guys can
They
tell.
had a sale too,
It's
so I don't know if
big.
it was on sale.
He's on his wrong foot. It's weird because it's the same exact thing for the other one.
The
Yeah, why
prototype.
did they do that? And of course,
I
if
don't
you're
know.
gonna cut, you're gonna cut on the outside of your foot with your left. I mean, that's what he likes to do,
Yeah.
not the inside of his right.
Hola, Pablo.
I don't know. It's so wrong. It's so wrong.
I don't know if Pablo was in here or he just joined us, but he said hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking? I go old school, or do you go to hello? It's me. I don't know.
No, I was thinking Lionel Richie, man.
Stick around because right after Heart of LAFC After Dark, we're gonna do Heart of LAFC karaoke. Just kidding.
Imagine.
Wow. And then comes the Johnny
Wow.
Cash. There we go.
Wow.
For
Fuera.
that'd be funny.
No, that wouldn't be. That would not be. Put the info on IG. What are you talking about, Andy? He said, yeah, that'd be cool. Put the info on IG. I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Hey, you could do to save up money for your more equipment. Karaoke night, everybody pays. What's up?
What?
Competition.
I don't think anybody wants to listen to
Dang.
Joseph.
How much booze would it take?
Oh, by the way, we are working on a live show. Joseph, I didn't tell you this, dude. I think I found a spot for you and I to do a live broadcast. It's going to be great.
Ooh. What's
Um,
our nominated spot, sir?
It looks like right now, Down and Out is...
Dang, I'm going to get into a
spot.
fight there.
No, you will not. But
It's a good spot, man. We had a great Black Army had a great viewing party there.
yeah, and
Dude, Let's just say we had to carry people out. It was so good.
I actually know somebody from that bar, so I didn't know that I knew him. I didn't know that he worked there, and yeah, and apparently he puts the shows together. So guess what?
Boom.
Looks like that's what we're doing.
It's a good spot.
Pablo said
It's a good wild spot.
Pablo said he's just joining, which means he's probably in bed in his underwear right now. I just want to put everybody a picture in your mind. He's in bed right now, just in his undies, on his phone, watching us right now.
So boxers briefs or boxer briefs? Just wondering.
Yeah.
So inappropriate.
Super.
It's after hours, bro. Anything goes.
He's commando, right?
I mean, you set it up, and that question was down and out. There we go.
Hey, Ox, somebody said they want you to sing Freebird. Mauricio said, I want Ox to sing Freebird.
Freebird?
Yeah.
Oh, you would.
I know. You should, dude. You know what song that is, right?
No. What song is that?
Not free as a bird. Don't go all Nelly Furtado on us, man.
No. Not like, I'm like a bird. Not that
Leonard
one.
Skinner, dude.
Freebird. Leonard Skinner.
Come on.
Here, hold on. Stand by. Let me see if I can make this work. Hold on. Oh, no. It's not working. Hold on. Stand by.
Dude, where's LAFC Punk when you need him?
He's not here today.
Yeah, no, he's not here today.
Can you hear it? This is Freebird. You can hear it?
It's so distorted, it sounds like the Haunted Mansion.
Just do like a verse of it, and I'll probably be like, oh, is that alright?
Oh, no, I can't sing. When I leave there tomorrow. That's how it goes. Something like that. I can't sing, though. That's Louis' job. That's Louis' job. Okay, Andy. Yeah. No, so he said put the info down on IG so we can come to your to our live shows. Oh, and then he corrected it to live shows.
Yeah, you gotta do a live show when I'm up there.
Yeah, man.
Dude, it's like news to me, man. So we're having it down now. When are we having it? When do we have to show up?
we're just gonna go whenever. We're just not gonna tell anybody.
Okay.
We're gonna go by ourselves.
Happy hour. Let's do this.
We're just gonna go by ourselves and do that.
Oh man.
Just like old time radio DJs.
Right.
Hey, Pablo just called us old. He said just like old time radio DJs. I don't even know what that means.
Wait a minute. Let's check birth certificates here. I'm pretty sure I'm not the oldest in this conversation.
Oh. What? My birthday's not till the 26th, dude. I'm pretty sure you're right.
Whatever.
Mine's in September.
Oh, whatever.
I think I'm younger than you guys.
All right. That's enough. I think we've bored people enough. There's still 12 people here. What are you guys doing? Why aren't you being
younger? Okay, so
send us questions or something.
He's younger than us.
So we're not saying dumb shit.
I had a thought. I had a thought. If Ox was going to do karaoke, what song would he probably do?
Blink-182, damn it.
And I'm thinking because of the way he records it, it's either going to be Stairway to Heaven or Hotel California.
I'm going to do Tequila.
Right?
Yeah.
It's going to be that because, 3 minutes into the song, you're kind of done with it, and he's got 4 minutes to go. Boom.
There you
go. Right? Am I right?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not even paying attention anymore.
Now we're going to have to sing each other's songs then if that's the case.
Dang, dude. All punk songs, only punk songs because they're all fast.
It's too bright in here now.
I'm down for that.
Some sunglasses.
I said I miss LAFC Punk because we need a theme song for this next match, dude.
Yo, somebody gave us a.
He called it right the last time.
MG said song of the week for Red Bulls, Big L, all black, for the New York flavor. There you go. I don't know. Have I heard that song? Big L, all black. Should we look it up? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't think I can put it on right now though, because our boy Ox is on the line. All right. We're going to let you go, dude, and then call it a night. Is that cool? You need to get some rest anyways.
Yeah, it's good.
Hey, listen. We're gonna do this again soon. I appreciate you calling us. You're like a fan favorite now all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. I don't know when this became the Ox show, but this is called...
Well, I mean...
Thank you for listening to The Heart of Ox.
Somebody obviously called me a sloth.
Sloth?
I was looking at the Twitter page pictures, and somebody said something about a sloth. And he's like, I mean, ox. I was like, oh. I found that slow.
Oh, that's right. I do remember seeing that.
I think it was UK Sid or something
Damn it. Yeah,
throwing you out there, bro.
it was. He's from the UK though,
Nah,
so
it's
you
all
can't beat him
good.
up because he's in. Unless you want to fly over there.
Nah,
It was
it's
Sid.
all fun and
It's their
games,
boy
man.
Sid, of course, man. Everybody loves you, dude. All right, man. Well, anything you want to add
Alright.
before I hang up on you?
Nah, man. Like, you want me to close it up how I normally do? Saying, keep doing what you guys are doing. Love listening to you guys, man.
Yes.
No matter what,
Thank you, man.
I
Appreciate
mean, you seen the comments and stuff on Twitter how you guys do, a lot for us. Like for us to have something to listen to throughout the week and everything like that, it's pretty cool. Like having that. So, all the podcasts, especially you guys, keep it up and hope to hear many more. And LA is black and gold.
That's right. LA's black
much
gold,
love,
baby.
like always. Love you guys, man. See
Love you
you
too,
soon.
brother. Have a good night, man. We'll talk to you soon,
Be
okay?
safe. Oh, and congrats, Jerry. Congrats on that Spartan medal you got.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you.
Big stuff, man.
Yeah,
Keep it up.
appreciate it. Thank you.
All
I
right.
will try my
All right,
best.
then, man. Have a good night, then.
See you, man. Have a great night. Thanks, Ox.
All right.
All right, brother. Joseph, any closing thoughts before we close up Heart of LAFC After Hours? It's been quite a night, hasn't it? I think we're done though. This is an hour and 41 minutes in now. Joseph, are you still there? Can you hear me? Joseph, can you hear me or what? Oh no, that's it. We're done. He has now completely lost us. Completely lost us. Unforgiven Juan, he said, have you tried a Wi-Fi extender, Joseph? I think we're going to try that and figure that out and see what's up. Maybe that's what he needs. All right, Joseph. Nope, we completely lost him, which is a perfect segue into closing this out. So, for that guy right there, I was going the wrong way. For Mr. Joseph Sacker, my name is Jerry Jimenez. Thank you for hanging out, guys. We'll see you guys later.
Thank you for listening to the Heart of LAFC. Make sure to leave us a rating and review on iTunes or Stitcher. Shoulder to shoulder, the black and gold is taking over.